My name is Erin Huang. I'm a junior at Kent Place. I would say that as I just said, there isn't a lot of overlap between the two groups. There's a lot of concentration, but when it comes to when it comes to two different identities, and especially when you're one person struggling with those, it's already hard enough to be a gay person as it is, and it's already hard enough to be Asian as it is, and then bring it together, it's even more difficult. So a lot of it is, even now it's still difficult to find yourself in both communities and find your own validation in both groups without without separating yourself too much.
How did you?
I think that it was, when I was younger, it was I always had it, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was normal. I just thought everyone wanted to have big eyes or blonde hair. And then I realized that it was more than just that, because ironically enough, other Asian kids would bully each other for having small eyes and stuff like that. And even amongst Asian nationalities like Korean, Japanese, and etc., they would kind of bully each other and kind of marginalize themselves. So that was a big part of how I realized that it's not just, self-critique, but it's more of just your own internalized hate for yourself. This is it's a big one, I feel like, because I feel like a lot of immigrant parents, especially from Asia, they want you to they want you to show thanks for how much they've sacrificed, and their definition of you showing thanks is working hard and following a certain path of life, because they want you to understand how much they went through so you can come and have a good upbringing. And so there's a bunch of these expectations, and you're not really encouraged to be gay or encouraged to pursue a career that isn't in STEM or something like that. And it becomes difficult because you do want to thank your parents, but also you do want to live your own life and have your own decisions. So to this day, it's still kind of a difficulty for me, because I have to figure out what I want and also how I can show my gratitude to my parents. Yes, I think I've actually both downplayed and overplayed it in a sense, because I was trying to find a balance between being comfortable with being Asian and also being comfortable with being queer. And sometimes I would downplay the fact that I was Asian to try to fit into more queer stereotypes or queer communities. And other times I would overplay, being Asian and really want to fit in with my Asian community that often did not talk about being queer, and often there were not a lot of queer people. So it was very difficult for me to kind of find that balance between the two. I would say to take your time with it. You don't need to figure it out in a day or a week. It takes a lot of time, and also it's a continuous journey throughout your life. So you don't have to feel like you figure it out all when you're 15 or 16, and that's going to be how it is for the rest of your life. Things are always changing. Nothing is going to be binary. Nothing's really going to remain the same. So it's okay to explore your own identities and figure it out. You don't have to rush through it.